Hey, welcome back to another video. So 2023 marks the final year of this generation of the Dodge Challenger, the 16th model year since being released as a 2008 model. As I do every year for as many Mopar cars as possible, this video is going to be a full buying guide, this time for the 2023 Dodge Challenger. This is going to include pretty much every single option for each model in the lineup, such as colors and features, along with the prices and photos. So hopefully this guide can help you decide on a model, or maybe you'll just find it interesting to see what's offered. Another note, this is for American cars only, with US prices and options. So let's begin. The Challenger is still a popular car for the muscle car segment, selling over 290,000 times over the past 5 years. That's 65.3% more than the Camaro over the same time frame, and just 5.5% less than the Mustang. The Challenger edged out the Mustang in both 2021 and 2022, but in 2023, so far the Mustang sales are resurging, selling 69.4% more than the Challenger through Q1. When compared to the Camaro though, the Challenger has sold 46% more this year. So this 2023 last call lineup has 11 different variations of the Challenger. There's familiar trim levels like SXT, GT, RT Scat Pack, and the Scat Pack Widebody. Also this year, all the Hellcats are jailbreaks by default, which unlocks different packages and options that weren't previously available. So now there's an SRT Hellcat jailbreak, Widebody jailbreak, and Hellcat Redeye and Redeye Widebody jailbreak as well. Above those, there's the SRT Superstock, and finally at the top, the limited edition SRT Demon 170. So we begin with the V6 models, where they get the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine with 303 horsepower and 268 pound-feet of torque with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Rear-wheel drive is standard on every model here, but you can bump up to all-wheel drive for $3,000 on just the SXT and GT. V6 performance will be the slowest out of all the muscle car offerings. The cheapest model is the SXT with a base price of $31,100. There are standard features here like the Uconnect 4 with a 7-inch touchscreen and Apple CarPlay, a Park View rear backup camera, and dual zone climate control. The SXT has 6 packages offered, with many improvements from last year's models. The $12.95 black top will add some nice features like 20 by 8-inch black wheels, a black badge and spoiler, performance steering wheel, front fog lights, and more. The new black top special edition will run you $2,995, and that adds many of the same features, but ups the ante with 20 by 9-inch wheels, red 4-piston Brembos, high-performance suspension, and real carbon fiber accents. The Plus package is also much improved. It costs a ton at $4,575, but gives you so many features which you can find on screen. And the other packages you can find on screen as well. The SXT now has 4 wheel options. 18 by 7.5 inch comes standard. The other 3 are only available if you choose the packages that we mentioned, including 20 by 8 inch black noise and satin carbon wheels, and 20 by 9 inch low gloss granite crystal. The all-wheel drive versions have their own wheels too, 19 by 7.5 inch. The inside comes with houndstooth cloth standard, but Nappa leather is an upgrade in one of the packages. As for some extra options, you can add the black top stripe for $100, compact spare tire for $495, 8.4-inch Uconnect with navigation for $1295, and other features like Sirius XM and a power sunroof. The second model is the GT for a base price of $34,400. Features here include more of a performance SRT look, including the performance hood with functional hood scoop, front splitter, and performance steering and suspension. There's also houndstooth cloth seats with performance bolsters, and a leather-wrapped performance steering wheel that has paddle shifters. There are 8 packages to be had here. All of them are the same as the SXT, except for the $1,595 Performance Handling Group and the $3,000 Hemi Orange. The former will add wider wheels, better suspension, red Brembo calipers and rotors, and a leather flat-bottom steering wheel. The Hemi Orange has a different set of 20 by 9-inch wheels, black stripes with orange tracer, orange Brembos, Nappa Alcantara seats, orange stitching, and more. The GT gets 5 wheel choices, so there's 20 by 8-inch satin carbon, black noise, and machined wheels, and 20 by 9-inch low gloss granite crystal or mid-gloss black. Additional features will include a Challenger body side stripe, 245/45 020 BSW performance tires, and a 1095 Alpine audio group. The first V8 model is the RT, starting at $39,940. This adds the 5.7-liter V8 Hemi. The only immediate change from the GT is that V8 engine, which has between 372 to 375 horsepower and 400 to 410 pound-feet of torque, and a 6-speed manual is now standard here. If you want the 8-speed automatic, it's going to cost you $15.95. The RT performance is more in line with the base models of the other muscle cars. There are tons of packages here, 9 different ones in total. The ones we haven't seen yet would include the Performance Plus package, which adds 20 by 9.5 inch wheels, and 275/40 ZR20 Pirelli P0 summer tires for $15.95. The Shaker package costs $2,595, and that will add the Shaker hood and intake, and some other awesome features inside and out. For $5,475, you can turn your Challenger into a TA with different wheels, satin black roof, deck lid and spoiler, and a black grille and fuel filler door, among many other features. The performance handling group will also be different than on the V6 models, as that adds a 230mm rear axle, Brembo brakes, line lock, a 3.09 rear axle ratio, and more for just $15.95. As for wheels, the RT has 4 choices, which you can find on screen. Other than the stock machined wheels with granite pockets, all of them will come with the various packages that are added on. There's also many extra paid options, like RT Classic side stripes, a black hood pin kit, Alpine or Harman Kardon audio systems, and $695 front strut tower brace from Mopar. Also of note, all the V8s can be had with a convertible, so Dodge will send your vehicle to Drop Top Customs, who completes the conversion and sends it back, and it will add $25,999 to your price tag. The next V8 models are Scat Packs, coming with the 6.4-liter Hemi V8. What used to be a sub-$40K car now carries an MSRP of $47,400, plus a gas guzzler tax of $1,000. This engine has 485 horsepower, 475 pound-feet of torque, and either a 6-speed manual or 8-speed auto that's paired with it. Performance is about on par with the 5-liter Coyote and the 6.2-liter LT1 engines. This isn't an SRT model, but it does share some features with those models, like line lock, launch control, and SRT performance pages. The seats are unfortunately houndstooth cloth standard, which is very disappointing. That can be changed with one of 11 packages available. Many are repeats that we won't go over, and these 392 models do have their own Shaker and TA packages that are very similar to the RTs. The first way to get rid of those cloth seats and replace them with Napa and Alcantara seats with a Scat Pack B logo would be to grab the $3,485 Plus package. The $3,390 Dynamics package will add some good value with adaptive damping suspension, red 6-piston Brembo front calipers, 20 by 9.5 inch drag wheels, and 275mm wide tires. The carbon suede interior package costs $15.95, and that gives you real carbon fiber accents inside, plus a suede headliner. The biggest change you can make is to transform your Scat Pack into a 1320 for around $4,000, and that'll delete your rear seats and add drag radial tires and wheels, limited slip differential, heavy-duty spline half shafts, a drag mode, trans brake, and more. This also decreases performance times quite significantly. The 1320 Plus group can be added to the 1320 for an extra $17.95, and that adds more premium features like Napa Alcantara seats and premium stitched dash and door panels. The 1320 has no passenger or rear seats, but those can be added back for $1 each. The Scat Packs get 3 wheel offerings. There's a stock granite crystal, and then wider 20 by 9.5 inch low gloss black drag wheels or brass monkey wheels that are $1,095 extra. The extra paid options here include a bumblebee stripe, shakedown graphics, 275mm P0 summer tires, and a satin black SRT performance spoiler. The Scat Pack can also be added in wide-body form for $53,395. So for the $6,000 extra, you get 6-piston front Brembo calipers, Bilstein adaptive damping suspension, a different front fascia, larger splitter, wide-body fender flares, and wider 20 by 11 inch wheels with 305/35 ZR20 all-season tires. Package-wise, everything else is pretty much the same as a regular Scat Pack, but there is a $1,500 Hemi Orange group that we saw from the GT with badges, the stripe with tracer, orange brakes, and other orange accents. The stock wheels are 20 by 11 inch split 5-spoke in gloss black, and 20 by 11 inch carbon black warp seed wheels come with that Hemi Orange package. And 305/35 020 Pirelli P0 summer tires are a $695 option. The next jump up is to the Hellcats, and there are now 4 versions. The most basic form is a regular body Hellcat jailbreak that costs $72,290. These come with the supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi SRT V8 engine, with 717 horsepower and 656 pound-feet of torque. The price also includes the cost of a heavy-duty 8-speed automatic, so that's $3,000. Dodge has offered the 6-speed manual in the past, but it's not available as of now in the 2023 Hellcats. The Hellcats also get the functional dual snorkel hood with a cold air intake, line lock launch control, and the after-run chiller, and they have a top speed of 199 miles per hour. There's only one package offered here, the $12.95 driver convenience group that adds safety features and heated power mirrors. Once again, really disappointing, houndstooth cloth seats come standard here on a Hellcat. A black Alcantara and Napa leather upgrade will run you $2,095, while black Laguna leather with Alcantara is a huge $3,890 extra. Full Laguna leather in demonic red, sepia, or black is also $3,890. As I've said, all the 2023 Hellcats are the jailbreak versions, which isn't much other than the ability to add lots more customization than in any other model in the past. So unlocked are many different options, such as 5 colors of dual stripes, 3 different satin painted options for the hood, roof, and deck lid, different exterior badging colors, your choice of 5 brake caliper colors, a chrome fuel filler door, 3 choices of seat belts, 4 different bezel and console finishes, 3 steering wheel LED color options, and 3 floor mat trim color choices. There's also a suede headliner and some other options that we've seen that are available in the other models. Another $6,400 will get you the Widebody Hellcat. There aren't too many differences from a Hellcat aside from the Widebody competition suspension, but there are a staggering 7 wheel choices with 305 35 020 per LEP0 all seasons, or a $695 upcharge for summer tires. And all 7 wheel options will now be shown on screen. Each can be had for a cost, so they don't come with packages or anything else like that. Now we move on to the more powerful Redeye variation. It gets what Dodge calls their high output version of the 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi, and the output is bumped up to 797 horsepower and 707 pound-feet of torque. So that's the main appeal of the Redeye, and it holds its own against the Mustang Mach-1 and the Camaro ZL1. The top speed is a whopping 203 miles per hour. Other than that engine, there are no new options here whatsoever. Everything else will be identical to what we went over on the Hellcat jailbreak. As for the Widebody, the same goes. It's more money at $87,295, but other than the wider body, bigger wheels, and the Widebody competition suspension, all the options, wheels, packages, etc. are all identical to a regular body Hellcat Redeye. The leader of the Hellcats would be the $89,300 SRT Superstock in Widebody only. It has the same engine as the Redeye that adds 10 horsepower to 807. It comes with 18 by 11 inch wheels with 315/40 R18 Nitto NT05R drag radial tires and a 3.09 to 1 rear axle ratio. The numbers are staggering: 0 to 60 in 3.25 seconds and the quarter mile in 10.5 seconds at 131 miles per hour. This is enough to be quicker than any 2023 Ford or Chevy muscle car. Again, the Superstock has the horrible houndstooth cloth seats standard. Unlike the Hellcat, Dodge does offer 8 packages here, so the seats can be changed with the $1,795 Laguna leather package, or the Alcantara appearance package, or the $2,095 Plus package. You can also choose to delete your rear seats for $1. There's also the SRT black package, adding some trim pieces like badges. There are also lots of stripes and decals offered, but it's a more limited selection than on the Hellcat jailbreaks by far. There's only that one wheel choice, 18 by 11 inch aluminum wheels, and one brake caliper choice, 595 black painted. The final Dodge Challenger on offer is the incredible Demon 170, produced for 2023 only. It's going to be hard to get your hands on one, with just 3,000 units for the US and 300 for Canada produced. It has an MSRP of $96,666, but that will likely be marked up a ton due to the demand, exclusivity, and the dealer greed. It uses the 6.2-liter engine, but just about everything is upgraded from a Redeye other than the block. Full power is unlocked with E85 gasoline, so that means 1,025 horsepower and 945 pound-feet of torque. Running 91 octane will still give you 900 horsepower and 810 pound-feet of torque. Dodge claims that on a fully prepped surface with E85 in the tank, the car is good for a 0 to 60 in just 1.66 seconds and the quarter mile in 8.91 seconds at a stunning 151 miles per hour. Street numbers aren't yet released though. So as for the Demon 170 options, there are two wheel choices. The stock are forged aluminum wheels, 18 by 8 inch front with the rears at 17 by 11. The upgrade is a carbon fiber two-piece option that looks very similar for $11,495. It also gets satin black hood and full options like the Hellcats. The inside is meant to be lightweight and again comes with a houndstooth cloth seat with many features deleted like the other seats, carpets, audio system, and more. Unlike prior years where adding the seats back cost just $1, here a full cloth interior with your passenger rear seat and seatbelt assembly will be $2,000 extra. The main package offering is the Premium Group, so it adds a black Alcantara and leather interior, but if you do pay for the Premium Group, demonic Red Laguna leather seats are a $0 option if you prefer those. This group also comes with all the bells and whistles that you'd expect like a Hellcat has, like heated cooled seats, the 18-speaker Harman Kardon sound system, a suede headliner, and more. Demonic red seatbelts are $395, adding back the trunk dress kit is $295, and adding the navigation feature to the Uconnect screen is $995. The one insane option is a sunroof, which will cost a whopping $10,000. So that's all the models. Finally, we can move on to the paint jobs. Dodge removed a few colors like Indigo Blue, Smoke Show, and Hell Raisin, and you can see the 4 colors that they added this year on the bottom row and turn the opposite way: Plum Crazy, B5 Blue, Sublime, and Destroyer Gray. So that's the end of this video. Here's a list of some of the various changes year over year. Hope you enjoyed checking out all that the 2023 Dodge Challenger has to offer, and make sure to stay tuned for more buying guides across the Dodge and Chrysler lineup. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.